Much love, peace, and blessings to all the entities out there everywhere. This video is a video response to Brother GRosenburg. Brother, you come up with some information that I have not heard from anybody else. The information is out there. And this information is on Emperor Norton, defender of Mexico. And I greatly enjoy the videos that you've made so far, which you have contributed a lot to the conversation and the round table and the different topics and subjects that go on around here. I value your input greatly, and I really appreciate the work that you've done in actually bringing this individual right here in the left hand corner. This is an actual picture of Emperor Norton. If you do a little Google search, people can actually find out some stuff about this individual. Um, I'm not going to go into it. You're doing a great job going into it. I just felt that it deserved a video response, and I just want to show the appreciation for what you're doing there. And I wanted to add a couple things. I've heard a lot of history being brought up in the sovereignty movement and the freedom fighters unit movement, and the truth movement. But this topic right here, this individual, is somebody that I've not heard anybody else talk about. And I didn't feel it was real pertinent to many of the conversations that were going on when we speak about law and sovereignty and whatnot. But a lot of the processes, the paperwork, especially the paperwork, because there's some paperwork that is actually you can find. Post it up here, that you can actually find, and this is one of his actual proclamations right here. It was on all four of these pictures that I'm going to show were found on the wiki page, which I'm sure you already know about, Brother GR, Mr. Rosenberg. But this is an actual proclamation, and a lot of claims of rights and public notice of private laws are written almost like this. This man was writing this stuff in the 1800s, and actually he published it in the newspapers, his proclamations, and did everything diplomatically and lawfully, as a matter of fact. Also, here's another picture that I found, which came off of the wiki page. I'm ashamed to admit, but it did. And this is him in his regalia, his one of his outfits there, and his little saber there that he had. Notice the hat right there. People have probably seen a hat like that before. Marcus Garvey wore hats like this, and he wore regalia like this. And Marcus Garvey had a lot of good ideas, and that's really all I'm going to say on that interesting topic for anyone to look up there and to study is Marcus Garvey. I I suggest that if anybody wants to look into real interesting information. And one of the important things that you brought up in the first video, and also stated, I believe, in a comment somewhere, I can't remember on what video, but you said that he had printed his own money, which is another thing that a lot of these sovereigns talk about. Well, he actually did, and here is like everything this guy did in the 1800s is what individuals are trying to do right now, and follow up on this man's story. And I've known about this man for a little while, but I'm so glad that someone's actually making a video about this and actually knows about this. You get props, Brother Rosenberg. You sure do. And this right here is in the corner is one of his notes that he had printed up. But very, very interesting man right there. And very, very interesting information that you brought to everybody's attention, Brother Rosenberg. I don't think people have used him in a lot of stories. Um, there's a clip when you watch your videos there of a bonanza where there's a character that plays um, Emperor Norton, and there's some books that have been written. Of course, you can find this information out, but I'm sure you already know. I just thought I had to make a response because you are the first person that I've seen that even would know what I was talking. That's why I've never really said much about it whenever any of us sovereigns get together or anything, because I wasn't too sure who all even knew of this individual. But very, very great work, Brother Rosenberg, and much love, peace, and blessings to you and yours, as well as to all the entities out there. And I'll be signing off and making another video here soon.